Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. My name's Fred Weaver. My partner Kevin Coffin's entering the picture.
What's up, buddy?
Appreciate you watching again today.
Absolutely.
We're Arizona's premier short sale team.
Group 4610, did you already say that?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
Not sure.
Let's get the episode started.
Hey, you know what, Kevin? We're coming up on almost having done these videos for a year.
It's getting close.
Almost a year. What are we going to do for the big 1 year celebration?
Well, the last time we had an anniversary was...
No, that was a dangerous episode. I don't think people enjoyed it. It was awkward.
I got an idea. Maybe you and me and Coach go back to San Diego and I'll tackle him on the beach again.
That might be a good idea. So, hey, today, having nothing to do with the relevant content of part of today's episode, why don't you post a comment below and share with us what you think we should do for the 1 year anniversary of Short Sale Power Hour. We want outrageous ideas. Like realistic, but outrageous.
Outrageous.
Yeah, like, well, I won't even give you ideas. Cause
Fred dressed up in a monkey suit.
Really?
And get on the phone and we'll redo that Career Builder commercial.
The Career Builder
that
commercial?
Made fun of, yeah.
Okay, cool. Other ideas besides that. So, hey, today we're going to talk a little bit about BPOs and specifically disputing BPOs.
Disputing BPOs.
I'm seeing a couple things. We've done some episodes over the last month or two specifically talking about how the market is most definitely falling, and that while the market's falling, we find that it becomes very difficult sometimes to get the bank to understand that the offer you have on the property is fair market value.
Yeah.
And we explain the reason that is difficult to
Yeah,
them?
and the reason why, I'm not going to just solely, I'm certainly not solely blaming BPO agents or appraisers. Because what goes on is when a bank orders a broker's price opinion, they're actually giving them directives on how to come up with that number.
Sure.
Meaning you need to use, 3 sold comps, you need to consider the, what is the value today, what's the value in 30 days, what's the fix-up value, things like that. So
Sure.
they're actually saying here's your criteria, but the problem with it is that we're in a declining market and they're asking for sold comps. And sold comps in a declining market actually reflect yesterday's value, not today and tomorrow's value.
Correct.
So more than ever now, well, not more than ever, I'll say more since 2008, the last time we felt and experienced a market a shift like this, we're having to fight BPOs. We're having to come up and prove with more data and more data. And the problem is what really reflects today's market are the actives.
Yep.
It's the active listings, but that's not what the bank wants to know about. So I guess my plea to a bank, if you will, or what I really want to see change is for the banks to understand that, hey, in a market like this, it's the active comps we have to pay attention to, because if we took this home back to foreclosure, that's our competition.
Yeah, I'm going to plead a couple different groups of people here. First is banks. I'm going to encourage you, if it's not already a part of your normal BPO practice, that when you request the BPO, that you ask for 3 to 5 active comps, bank-owned properties specifically, of what those are listed for or pending for in the MLS, because that is a clear indication to you that if another bank has already foreclosed on the property and has listed it maybe less than the offer we've presented you, or it's pending less than the offer we presented you, that's a pretty clear indication to you where the market's going, specifically if those listings are less than the solds. Yeah. BPO agents, I'm going to say this to you. I know you've got to fill out the report according to what they ask for, but go a step beyond for your industry, as well as looking out in the best interest of the bank you represent, and give them more information than they're even asking for. Meaning that if they're not asking for active comps, provide an addendum to all of your listings of the active REOs and the active short sales in that subdivision.
Yes.
Why not go an extra length to say, hey, no, I know you asked for this, so I provided this, and based on what you asked for, here's the value. But because you didn't ask for actives and pendings, I also want to show you this, because I think it's important that you know this is where I think the market's going.
Right.
To me, if I'm doing BPOs, that's going to ensure I'm getting business for a long time, because I've gone above and beyond what somebody asked for.
For your client, absolutely.
Agents, here's the deal. If you get a good BPO, turn the video off now, you don't need to worry about it. But chances are some of you are experiencing at some level in one of your files a BPO dispute that's necessary. Meaning that the BPO, let's say, is at $120-some thousand and your offer is at $110. Okay, I'll give you a real life example I have right now with Wells Fargo. The offer's at 109, their BPO came back somewhere around 126, or at least that's what I assume their BPO's at based on what they counter offered me at. Right? And so the idea is that they asked me for three comps, and the negotiator said I would recommend sold comps. I gave him 6 sold comps, all in the last 75 days. I gave him 2 active REOs, and I gave him the subject property listing, so 9, right? And In every single case, okay, except two of the solds, I had two solds that were higher than my offer. They were at $110,000 each, and my offer was $109. And every other sold is somewhere between $80,000 up to about $109.
Wow.
I've got two active REOs. One's the exact same square footage as my listing, and one's a 2-story, slightly different. Both less than 109. One's actually at 99,000, and the other's like 103 or 104.
Yeah,
a clear indication that 126 isn't even a conversation. We were very well priced. Somebody did a horrible BPO.
Yeah.
But it's up to you, the agent, to provide the data to say, look, hey, y'all are really missing the boat. And you know what? I think that when you're disputing a BPO, escalating and literally like making a scene is actually what will win over what you're looking to get done.
Absolutely. I mean, based on my experience, that's really the best, most effective way to do it.
Meaning the Wells Fargo negotiator wrote me back and said, hey, it's going to be 2 to 4 weeks for this BPO.
Unacceptable.
I go, unacceptable, dude. First of all, you can order a new BPO like that. And second of all, there's 9 reasons, or whatever I said, it was 8 reasons plus my subject property comp to realize that your BPO is bogus.
Yeah.
It's not going to take anybody more than 10 minutes, even if they're a slow, like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade level reader, to read my data and understand that, hey, the offer on the property is good, our BPO is bad. So either we need to order a new BPO or we need to just accept these comps and submit the file for approval. But waiting around 2 to 4 weeks for a BPO dispute process to take place, not going to happen. I'm escalating the heck out of that file right now. I was nice today with my initial email, but you can promise by tomorrow, if I don't have a response within 24 hours, I'm going to keep going. Because there's way too many people at Wells Fargo that I know that are in higher level positions that understand loss mitigation, that could look at that in 2 or 3 minutes and recognize that they have a bad BPO on file. So if my negotiator and his manager can't figure it out, somebody else is going to.
And, unfortunately, sometimes that's what it takes, because people, again, going back to yesterday's episode, don't really think beyond what's right in front of them. Like, they can't think about what's overall the best thing to do. How do I mitigate the most loss?
Absolutely. Agents, be passionate about it. Like, you can hear how fast I'm talking because it's really that stupid to me. And I'm not calling anybody stupid. I'm just saying it's like, no-brainer to me to look at it and go, that's an easy problem to fix. Yeah. So I'm that fired up. I'm that passionate. I'm going to make sure it gets done and make sure it gets done right away.
That's how we roll.
Yeah. Are we doing a golf clap 2 days in a row?
I think we should.
Okay, to be nice to the neighbors that are around us.
Lots of neighbors here in this nice office we're at.
Okay, you ready?
1,
2,
3.
Short sale power hour. Short sale power hour.
That was almost not a golf clap. See you tomorrow. Crush it.
Crush it!